I have always gotten whatever I want in my life. Like if you were to ask me, what is your life mantra that you've always believed in, lived by, like just the running narrative in your head at all times, it is, I always get what I want. It's been that way my entire life. And it's only now with dululu is the dululu, and we're hearing everyone talk about being delusional, that it's actually become like something that exists and has like this tangible thought and like presence around it. But it's just always been like the running dialogue in my mind is I get whatever I want. And I just read all of Neville Goddard's works with a book group, so shout out to the book club fam. And I mean, we read thousands of pages together of Neville Goddard talking about like your belief and your emotions and how to live in the end and how to imagine better than the best you know, like full on technique to be delusional, basically, with scriptures to boot. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of complicated the process. Gave me so much wisdom and knowledge, and like I love that time that I had reading Neville Goddard, and it changed my life. However, it is so much more simple than sometimes we make it out to be. It is literally just a decision. It is not you like doing your affirmations in the mirror and like, you know, imagining this ornate scenario and then throwing these emotions behind it so that you can get what you want. It is literally just deciding. It is a split-second decision. I feel like a good example of this is my husband and I are up here like creating this business in the area we grew up in, and it's been magical and amazing, and like tons of manifesting and like things happening out of thin air that I just didn't think were possible. And while we're doing this, we're so tired, and like yesterday we just wanted one day to like rest, and we've been so busy with so many opportunities that we just wanted one day to rest. And we were trying to get our employees to cover for us so we could go rest, and none of them could do it. And I just said to him, no, it's gonna happen. We're gonna get a day to rest. I just would not believe the 3D. Like the 3D around me was showing me that we weren't gonna get a day to rest, and that like nobody could work for us, and we were gonna have to go grind and like do this thing, and what we really wanted to do was off the table. And I just refused. I was like, no, I'm not even gonna like pay any attention to that. That's not the reality that I desire. That's not the reality that I want. Therefore, I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm going to ignore it. Even in this moment when I'm like hours away from having to clock in and do the thing I don't wanna do, I'm gonna ignore the fact that I have to do it because I don't wanna do it. I didn't think about it. I didn't apply emotion to it. I didn't like think about how I didn't want to do it and how like tired I was. I just didn't give it any energy. I paid it no mind. And then within minutes, we got a text from our employee that she could cover it, and we had an amazing day together, resting and relaxing. So my point is like, it truly is just a decision to be delusional. It truly is just, no, I don't prefer that, next, and moving along, and not expressing or like pouring all of your energy and emotion into this thing that you don't want, and like worrying about what if it doesn't happen, or like what if this happens and then I have to feel this way. No, just don't even go down that road, and just completely pivot to no, what I want is happening, and be delusional. That's being delusional. It is ignoring, like if you can't be delusional that quickly and pivot that quickly because there's all these things in your 3D like screaming at you that, hey, this is the situation you don't desire. This is the reality you don't desire. It's right here in front of your face. You can make the choice to not think about it, actually. You can say, I'm actually just not even going to think about it. I'm going to ignore it. That's being delusional. And if you can't shut your mind off from it, do something else. Think about something else. Go somewhere else. Go out and move your body. Do something to distract yourself, but you can literally make the decision that you're not going to focus out on it at all, and that's when it disappears. Just focus on the thing that you actually want. Like turn your attention and desire to, oh, it's gonna feel so good to rest today. I can't wait. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get this thing to eat when I'm resting, or I'm going to go sit in the jacuzzi while I'm resting. Like whatever it is, like focus on the thing you want, the desire you want, and just live in that desire.